Alright guys, the drama in Forsaken just never seems to end. From the scrapping problem, to accusations of the devs being racist, and plenty more, let's break it all down.
Oh no, why did they—
So there was a viral tweet about adding the YouTuber Wooly and Gaming as a noob skin in Forsaken. A concept was made for the skin as noob, with Elisa already making the model of what it will look like. People seem to want this skin, with even suggestions on what SFX could be used for it. But this has also led to a lot of people calling out the Forsaken team for not adding anyone of color into the game. Since Willy has melanin, many started saying there's zero chance of addition, meaning he wouldn't be added. Instead, people joked that 500 Vocaloid skins would be added as a replacement, referring to the Project Diva collab skins already in the game. Others argued the skin wouldn't be added due to recognizability issues. There was also talk about how they would get mad if Willy was added, the they meaning the side of the community that doesn't want people of color represented in the game. A viral Twitter post even joked about the melanin topic as the reason he wouldn't be added, with someone replying that the punchline was simply racism. Some lore also came up about a POC skin being rejected in the past due to recognizability issues. This was about Paperpool before the redesign. Reportedly, Paperpool was originally a black skin, but was only accepted once the design was changed to yellow. Don't quote me on this, but that's what was said from memory. People were basically saying that this certain side of the Forsaken community would prevent Willy from ever being added. However, Elisa has since shut down these claims. We now have a better render of the skin, and the skin is actually coming to the game. It'll be available to everyone in the shop. Does this mean the recognizability rule is finally going away? Also, since Wooin contributed the idea of making a skin based on Willy to the Forsaken team, he could end up getting the contributor role. Now that the skin is confirmed, it does look like the devs are listening to the community. But do you think this is a genuine step forward, or just a way to calm down the backlash?
Place trash.
There was a huge post about the yourself skins in Forsaken, and how you should be able to choose a chase theme from the skins you own. This idea for the change would only apply to chase themes, nothing else. Demo Created Drunk also made concepts of how it would work for the yourself skin, allowing you to pick different chase themes from other skins you own of that character. There were many takes on this, with some people saying paying $18,000 for the yourself skin doesn't feel worth it since it doesn't have many customizations. Some also mentioned how the Corrupted Reflection theme doesn't fit with every yourself killer, and that it literally sounds like a John Doe chase theme. People agreed that the song itself is good, but it only fits John Doe. There was also discussion about how you should be able to use animations from other skins, or even add SFX from other skins. What do you think should be done to solve this issue? There was a scrap map for a Forsaken X Void Cult collab called Battlefield. The Void Cult is a group based on the popular Noli myth and is an og about worshipping Noli. It's not a real cult, just roleplay. The map mainly got scrapped because the devs couldn't find a way to fit it into future updates, since there's already a backlog of other maps and a roadmap Saturn and their team have set. With everything going on, plus other collabs, the map had to be cut. Balancing issues were another big reason it wasn't released. One good suggestion was to include it in the private server map selection, but the Void Cult dev said it still wasn't balanced and wouldn't play well. Although, let's be real, most private server stuff isn't exactly balanced anyway. A lot of people pointed out that the map seemed way too big and would ruin the scare factor, turning the whole match into a walking simulator. But the dev replied that the map was actually the same size as Urix. It just hadn't been adjusted or balanced yet, which is why it feels massive. People are frustrated that it got scrapped, since it would have been a cool addition, especially with Void Cult skins already in the game. There's a common complaint that the Forsaken team always scraps really good ideas that could have been added. From the YouTube showcase of the map, it's been confirmed that Battlefield has now been repurposed. As of now, you can actually explore it, since it's been released as its own game. Did this map deserve to get scrapped?
Oh, calm down, Jamal.
So another skin has faced extreme backlash on its custom OC skin, and that's Paperpool. is getting a redesign that's coming to Forsaken soon. With this redesign, there's been a ton of backlash, with people saying the skin doesn't look like a Robloxian anymore and doesn't resemble the old Paperpool skin. Others were asking why a redesign was even needed, with some saying that Solar, the owner of the Forsaken News account, was just bored and decided to make a new one. A lot of the backlash centered around the redesign being called woke, with people pointing out the race of the skin. This led to discussions about how Forsaken is already woke, since Paperpool is gender fluid and uses they, them pronouns. People also pointed out that similar arguments happened during the last redesign, and that literally adding in a black character shouldn't even be a huge deal. Another criticism was that the design felt forced or unoriginal, with people saying it was made just to show how the character is special. On top of that, there were weird takes about this somehow turning Elliot into a furry, even though this OC isn't supposed to be Elliot and has no relation to him at all. Of course, many also said they preferred the old version, repeating the point that the new one doesn't look like a Roblox character. But then someone crossed the line completely, being outright racist and calling the skin something, which was straight up just racist. From this whole situation, some people are happy for the redesign, while others label those who dislike it as racist. As a response to the drama, an updated PFP with a blocky version of Paperpool has been made, though the humanoid version will still stay the same. This drama has definitely affected Forsaken News, and honestly, it's kind of pathetic how it all happened, with many people still confused as to why this even turned into drama in the first place. However, this is their skin, so they can do what they want with the character design and take in criticism to see what to improve on the skin. Is there really a problem with this redesign? Forsaken got called out for the direction in which skins are being distributed. They said they'd rather see fewer skins released, but with better quality, and even suggested having an art director to handle social media criticism. This led to replies about Forsaken's scrapping issue, with people saying the good skins get used while the rest are just filler to make the game look like it has more content. Others argued Forsaken should have proper quality and direction control, so devs don't waste time on random skins that won't be added until 2093. Some also suggested sticking to lore-related skins instead of random media-inspired ones that don't match the horror theme Forsaken is supposed to have. There is an entire thread discussing the community criticizing the Forsaken team, which led to a bunch of backlash toward Devilfish, with some accusing Devilfish of white knighting for the devs and blaming the community whenever they give even a little criticism. On the other side, some defended Forsaken, saying that any update of this scale will always have bugs, especially with such a massive fanbase to handle. They argued that the truly toxic part of the community is just that 1% harassing devs, while the majority just want updates to release. Others added that the community needs to stop being greedy and ungrateful, then everyone would be happy. So yeah, the never-ending Forsaken drama just keeps getting juicier. But is there really a problem with the Forsaken team? Subscribe and hit the bell for more Forsakening.